Miz, your fat shaming videos have been getting a lot of controversial feedback. Yeah, and as expected, I think most people probably that comment are going to be very emotional about the whole thing. I'm not saying all of this stuff to piss people off. I'm literally saying it that there are different perspectives to this problem, and it's not just what's happening right now is the correct one. This is a big problem across the world, mostly in the West. People's weights are ballooning, and not talking about it is not going to help it, that's for sure. And so just the fact that we're having a discussion about this, I mean, some of the discussion is a little bit immature and people are calling names and getting personal, which I'm not going to do, but having a mature conversation about a problem that is so vast and such a big problem, I think is healthy. We might not be able to agree on it, and that is fine. There are many different issues that I don't agree with many different people. I don't agree with my own bloody brother on many issues, and that's fine. We don't have to find common ground, but I think airing some of the differences is good, especially if you're in the industry like me, health, and I have a bit of an understanding, a bit of a background on it, and also fitness as well. I tend to believe that I have a bit of knowledge about keeping healthy and fit and strong. And so combine those two things, it is very difficult for me to not say anything. Everything that I said is what I really mean, is truthful, and that's what I believe is the solution. Is it the right solution or not? I'm not sure. We all have an opinion. But this is all part of the healthy discourse, I think. Miz says, Ivan, now that you're in the public eye, anything you say about fat shaming will be controversial. It comes with the territory. Miz, I think the title of that video, Fat Shaming, like if you watch the length of that video, and hopefully you did, and hopefully people do watch the video to its full length, the topic is called fat shaming, but I don't believe in fat shaming. What I really believe in or against is fat acceptance. I think shaming, fat shaming is a term. Maybe people are going to label me as a fat shamer. Whatever, man. Whatever people feel comfortable with, let them do that. People form their opinions regardless of what you say. But very much I am at war with the obesity and morbid obesity epidemic. And I'll do my best to discourage people from going down that path, and I will not be an inert gas in this space. I will very much be a reactive gas, and I will try and get people off that couch. If anything, this Squat Everyday Journey is an example of what people could be doing. I'm not saying that you stop people at the street and you laugh at them. That word shaming is probably the wrong term, but I'm probably going to get labeled by it, whatever helps people sleep at night. And I know what sort of place the internet is as a space. But for most people that are not commenting and listening and understanding what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to convey, hopefully people understand that it's coming from a good place. I'm not trying to harm anybody. But this idea of fat acceptance, I find absolutely revolting and disgusting. And the whole idea of, health can be at any shape, at any weight. It is so damaging, and this is what I'm at war with. If somebody is morbidly obese and you see somebody eating unhealthy food, there is a way to convey a message across without shaming them. Simply opening up a discourse with them to say you're on the wrong track, you're on path. There is a way. Everything is in the approach. But when you say fat shaming, it seems as though that you are bullying and belittling somebody. No, that's not the approach that I would have, and nor have I ever had that approach. It's not about bullying somebody. It's just making somebody fully aware and constantly being accountable for their actions. And if you can kind of help them on that journey, it's going to be for their benefit. And as we all know, we become our environment. If you see an individual on the street or out of your immediate circle that is in that shape, you need to understand that that person might be in an environment where everyone is that shape. If you think about it, 2/3 of the Western world is that shape. And so the chances of them being surrounded by everyone in that shape is very high. And so they're going to get negative feedback loops constantly by being in an environment. And if you can be a 5, 10, 15 second or 2, 10-minute period of some sort of positive encouragement in the correct direction, so be it. I think that is a very noble thing to do. Obviously, approach is everything. Like I said in yesterday's video, everything's in the approach. It's the way you approach things like this. But to sit here, like the masses have sat there and said, no, it is okay for you to be obese. That, to me, it is filthy. It is absolutely disgusting. And that would be akin to somebody saying to somebody, yeah, absolutely, it's okay to smoke. Why isn't it okay to smoke? We should make smoking sociably unacceptable. Society should reject everyone that's smoking. You cannot smoke. It is unhealthy for you. And if everyone around that individual is constantly fighting that battle, eventually we might win. And smoking and being morbidly obese and having an unhealthy life is the same thing, dude. Everything leads to a really high comorbidity and early mortality. So since when is fat different to smoking? When is it different to any other unhealthy habit? But there's a community out there, a massive community out there who are constantly saying, no, I'm big boned. Really? You're big boned. So it's okay for you to be a BMI of 50. It's okay for you to be 160 centimeters and weigh 150 kilos. That is not okay. No way in society or biology has that ever been okay. And if you are in somebody's life like that who is supporting them in being that healthy, then you're part of the problem. And these people in the comments who in yesterday's video, who are being outraged by my words, further reinforces this problem. You are being feeders, essentially, by not speaking up. Now, I'm not saying you bully them or you shame them, but there is a way of approaching an individual like this. But people don't want to hear it, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Everyone around me, probably because of these videos, are going to be well aware that I put being morbidly obese and smoking in the same bucket. And I'm not apologetic about that at all.